I said to RuPaul, everything you're going to see now is glamorous. That was a massive lie. Um,
Viola, I'm so well. Actually, I feel like I should start by saying addressing my voice because I sound insane. We have lost the voice. We were at Heaven last night. How are you feeling today?
we were, oh, babe, I'm feeling delightful. I'm
Yeah,
feeling so energized, not tired, not hungover in the slightest.
I have to agree with that. This is going to be a crazy 15 minutes for both of us. But listen, let's dive in. Episode aired last night. How are you feeling
Mm.
about it?
Oh, I love it. Oh, I mean, it makes a big change from episode two, babes, but I love episode three. Like, I think I've got so many cute little moments, and I was so excited to see that performance of She Ate That. Like, that's been going round in my brain for months. My flatmates know every single word, the amount that I sing it. And we don't get to take the song back with us,
Yeah.
so they've just heard me singing it like every day. Da 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 da, She Ate That, da 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 da. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, actually, I was going to ask you about this later, but let's just dive straight into that in terms of the song.
go
Listen,
on.
this was one of those really weird episodes where no one actually did a bad job, and this was the kind of episode where in other seasons maybe we would see top two lip sync for the win or something, and this time,
Yeah,
unfortunately, that was not the case. Were you
I
surprised
know.
by like your placement in this episode after? Because everyone only really got minor critiques, I felt like.
Well, one thing they did hammer down, the judges did hammer down on is that everyone was so good in the challenge, we're going to have to bring it down to the runway. So I
Mm,
knew that the reason I was in the bottom was for my runway, because they complimented me on the performance. I mean, they said I faded into the background. I mean, I, I and that's apparently the theatre kid in me. And like, I'm a team player, I want to be part of the team. I don't want to be hogging the limelight the entire time. So it is what it is with that critique. Um, and then with the critique about the teddy bear, it's just like I love it. I think it's fantastic. And when I'm really secure in something, and when I'm really really proud of something I've done, nothing that anyone can say is going to make me feel sad.
mm.
So I just loved watching myself come out in that and like skip past the critiques, and I absolutely loved watching myself perform in that and then just skip past the elimination. Oh, and then I'm gone.
Well, speaking of the outfit, so I don't know if you've been on social media. I know it's a bit of a wild one when you're on a season because it's up and down.
Mm.
But I will say I had a quite a long look this morning. People loved your outfit.
Oh.
People loved it. I don't know if you've seen this. Everyone is raving about it, and everyone is shocked
Oh.
that it was negative. Oh, well, I say negative on the line. Let's say maybe the critiques because they weren't all negative, I suppose. But
Hmm.
does that give you any further validation of like, you know what, I'm still proud of what I brought, regardless of going home? How does that make you feel to see that
I
positive?
mean, I've been sent a few tweets from my friends, but I've not been going through stuff just because last week was not the most fun. So I've just kind of stayed off. But I have been sent some stuff, which is really, really nice to see. And yeah, I'm so proud of that teddy bear.
Mm,
Like I wanted to come on Drag Race to be provocative
mm,
and to bring something new and something that people have never seen before. And I think I did that in my teddy bear. And I'm so glad that I got to open this conversation
mm,
because at the end of the day, I love it. So if people hate it, that's fine. What I'm happy about is that people are talking about it. People are talking about what is this drag? Is
mm.
it drag enough? Is it drag? Is it drag full stop? Um, should it be seen on Drag Race? Is it too spooky? Is it too gory? Like, I don't have the answers. And I don't want people to find an answer. I want people to discuss and I want people to learn from other people's opinions because drag has always been about education, about inspiration, and about challenging the box that we as a community feel like we're forced into.
Mm.
So I'm just glad I've kind of opened that dialogue. Yeah.
What you're kind of touching on there is like it's all subjective, isn't it? What someone might
Mm.
find beautiful, someone else finds ugly, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah.
And Drag Race is like a case study of that because obviously, ultimately,
Yeah.
you are just stood in front of, four or five people who may hate what you
Mm.
present, or but they may love it for no reason other than that they
Yeah.
like or dislike it. Um, How are you feeling? Look, unfortunately, it was a short cut run. Let's not pretend like episode three
Yeah.
is early. But I do feel like what you were just kind of touching on there, you did get to show a lot. But one of the things we were seeing the judges kind of say in the three episodes we did have you is this sort of costumey critique.
Mm.
Can you, I know we can't spoil any runways that are coming and whatnot, but can you maybe describe what the rest of your package looks like in sort of
Oh,
a vague way because we can't give anything away? But do you think the rest of your package is quote unquote costumey?
Uh, some of it, yeah, absolutely. Like, of course. And I said to RuPaul, everything you're going to see now is glamorous. That was a massive lie. Um, but you guys only got to see about a quarter of the package I brought. And I walked in the red outfit, and that was very sleek.
Mhm.
And then I had my dark blue outfit, which was very glam, and then my ribbon outfit, which was very fashion. And everything after that was costumey. Yeah, there was a couple of costumey looks, but like honestly, they're I don't know because I think costumey does kind of describe my drag, and I don't think that's a bad thing. There are a few looks that are very sleek and very put together and sophisticated and kind of business lady. But there's always an element of camp in my drag, and I think the lines between camp, drag, and costume, I think it's all on the same line. And that's how I like to view drag. And that's Viola's drag anyway. So yeah, I think all in all, yes. And don't forget, you're gonna see my finale look, um, and maybe another look as well. So there is more costumey Viola to come. I mean, and actually, I could give you a little teaser about my finale gown. It's literally inspired by a musical theatre uh, gown.
Great. Well, I
And
look forward to seeing it. It's going to be.
yeah,
I'm very excited to see it. I mean, it's always really rough because when you see, don't know if you've seen All Stars 7 in America, the winners season, like
I
that was
did.
obviously we got to see everyone's entire sort of presentation, and it's always really hard when someone leaves earlier because,
Mm.
you might have a look in there that's one of the best we've ever seen on the show that unfortunately we don't get to see because you're gone. But, you know, talking about the
Don't
challenge.
pity me, Connor.
Oh, don't pity it. Oh, listen, I'm pitying myself
Give
and you
over,
right now, both.
diva.
The diva is down today. The diva is down. But talking
The
about
diva's awake, and that's the
the
main
diva
thing.
is physically present in the room. That's
Yes.
about it today. That's about it. The diva is here. But speaking about the challenge specifically this week, you obviously, alongside Sally, got to pick the girl groups.
Yeah.
Was there any strategy in how you approached that and who you wanted on your team?
Babes, I had a list
Oh,
from top to bottom. And I'm so like Love Bones absolutely was wanted Bones on my team, but at the top of that list was page three.
yeah,
And
yeah,
when Sally said Bones, I was like, good choice, Page.
yeah, yeah.
And then I think Sally chose Celexa next.
I think so.
And I was like, great, I'll have Tahira's. And I can't remember who said it, but someone on the day was like, "Don't you think your team might you picked a team that's going to overshadow you?" And I was like, "That's not what this competition that's not what this challenge is about. This challenge
Yeah,
is being a team.
yeah,
So we're going to be a team." And then I actually say on the episode, this is a team who we are now. And yeah, I'm so glad with the group we've ended up with. I'm so glad Katrin was on my group because Katrin actually has my favorite verse of the whole episode, and it's straight after mine. So
yeah.
I can just skip to like 2 minutes in on the track and just skip everybody else and just listen to me and Katrin, and I have a lovely time. I can't remember what the question was. Did that answer it?
Listen, neither can I. We're jumping around in this one today, and we're loving it. Listen, we're gonna
Gorgeous.
let's just
Gorgeous.
keep the chaos going. You know, like you were saying, this it was a team challenge. It was obviously still judged
Mm,
individually. You obviously have no idea that that's going to be the case beforehand, but
yeah.
now you do know the outcome. Is there anything you would change about how you approach this week?
Oh, honestly, zero. Like the only thing I would change is that I didn't stay up all night practicing I mean, I didn't make any mistakes. Um, I got my lip sync tight. I got my performance tight. Um, so yeah, I don't think I would change anything, honestly. I'm really happy with the performance. I mean, I was in my head still. Like I never got out of my head. And I was still incredibly anxious that this was that I'm not as good as my sisters in the group. But I know that I did my best.
Mm, mm,
And yeah, I have a lot of security in knowing that. I did my best in the girl group challenge, and if that landed me in the bottom, then that's a real shame. But I wouldn't change anything.
Well, jumping ahead to the lip sync, something I was watching at the Two Brewers, and everyone was like talking about it. It felt like you were at an immediate disadvantage because of the difference between what you and Bella were wearing. Because obviously she was
Yeah,
able to just take that sort of gown thing off, and she was free to move as she
yeah.
pleased, whereas obviously yours was a little bit more restricting. Do you agree with that, that you were maybe at an unfair disadvantage from the jump on that lip sync?
Yeah, but I mean that's on me, isn't it? So like I've got no one to blame for that. Like I
Yeah.
chose to wear that outfit and
Yeah.
hashtag delusional Viola. When I was preparing for the show, it's like, oh, the only outfit that I think is going to be tough to lip sync in is the teddy bear. But it's so good, they're not going to put me in the bottom.
Alas, alas, alas.
And lots of people were saying I've seen a few I've had a few messages saying, why didn't I take the teddy bear head off? And it's like, you saw me without the teddy bear head. It would just be my black hood that I was wearing and then the outfit, and that would just look weird.
Yeah.
So I just had to keep it on. They could see my face enough, they could see my lips.
Yeah.
And I made sure of that when designing the look. Um, so yeah, I mean, it wasn't the most comfortable outfit to work to dance in, but I think a lip syncing teddy bear with one arm on Drag Race is just, I just think it's hilarious.
Well, at least it's memorable if nothing else, babe. Do you know what I mean? People won't be forgetting about it
Yeah.
anytime soon. Look, Viola, before we let you go, let's do some quick fire questions before my
Oh
voice
yeah,
goes
go on.
tiredness. Okay. So with
Bless
these
you. Have
ones,
a honey and
just
lemon.
honestly, just with these ones, you can just say the first thing that comes to mind, short and sweet, quick fire. Last
Okay.
week I asked about 50 of these, so we're doing less this week.
Oh
Um,
God.
sadly, we have seen you leave before the Snatch game. Can you share with us who you are planning to play?
I was gonna do Patty LuPone,
Oh.
and it's not very good. But I chose her just so I could sing like "Here's to the drag queens on drag queens." It was just gonna be me singing lots of RuPaul songs. So say that work, start your engines, mother bath drag queen, drag queen.
Look, last night at Heaven, we saw you playing the violin, which obviously is what you're known for. But is there a dream lip sync song you have? Or is it like would you rather sort of do a dream via, I can't even say the word now.
Violin sync.
Yeah.
I mean, I did a violin sync to Heartbreak.
Yeah.
Which, if you want to hear my cover of Heartbreak, head to my YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok.
Maybe now.
Um, of course, Amundo, babes. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to bring the violin out on Drag Race. So I'm going to take that question to myself. And what is my favorite song to perform on the violin? And that would have to be the gorgeous Rasputin. Da 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 ba da ba da ba da ba 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 da da.
We love it. We love it. Who would you say was the kindest queen this season?
Paige.
Love that.
And that's personal. That's a
Yeah.
very personal answer
Yeah.
because obviously we were together in the design challenge. Paige was a real rock for me in the design
Yeah.
challenge, and I knew she had my back. And obviously, I handed out a bit of shade. Oh, I've helped you enough. I'm not going to help you anymore. I mean, that was just it's just played up for the cameras, wasn't it?
It's just a bit of
But
fun. Do you know what I mean? Just a bit of fun.
I I felt really understood by her, and yeah, that's my answer.
Paige is one of the sweetest people on this planet. I think anyone that's ever met her can agree with that. On the other end of the spectrum, who's the shadiest?
Ooh. I'm gonna say two names. One behind the scenes and one on the scenes. On the scenes, Miss Catty Feels. And then as you can see from all our confessionals, which she wasn't saying to our face, it's Alexa. Although Niall Bella did call me a disaster, so maybe I should say her.
Well, we can have a three-way tie, but I can't laugh like that again because it's going to give him. I think my throat will break. But listen,
Bless you.
if you didn't compete on Drag Race, what show will we see you on?
Ooh. I would love to do the Traitors, but do you know what show I would really love to do?
Go on.
Eurovision. My
Really?
God.
Oh, I love
Get
that.
me on Eurovision. I've already got an original song. It's out now. You can find it, link in bio. But yeah, I would love to be the first drag UK representative, do a little Alexander Rybak with the violin and sing. I mean, ideally, I'd do it as like a girl group. Um, Even though you might have thought I'm scarred, but I'm actually not. I loved girl groups. Maybe three, four, five girl group, and maybe we can all be drag musicians, and it would be the craziest thing to ever seen on your screen. But so yeah, I mean, Eurovision's never going to happen. Let's be realistic, Connor. But um, that's the dream.
Well, the traitors
Oh, and
remain.
the weakest link.
Oh, the weakest link is, girl, you can get yourself on
Love
that. Come
weakest
on.
link.
We begin the campaign today. Look, lastly, but this one's not really a quick fire one, but what is next for you? Like now that you've got Drag Race under your belt, what are you hoping to do next?
All my divas, theatre and music and creation. So I'm on a tour at the minute, Drag to the Musicals. That's finishing in a few weeks. And I've got music coming out. I've got an original song out right now called Pluck It Up. You can have a listen. Spotify, Apple Music, all that jazz. Um, all that jazz is a different song. That's just a turn of phrase. And I've got an EP coming out at the end of the season, and that EP is going to feature all my covers of the lip sync songs. So watch out for that. I've got other original music that I don't know when that's going to come out. I still need to work on producing that, but I would love to be doing the pantos. I would love to be doing like the camp theatre shows. I would love to be like either an ugly sister or the evil queen in Cinderella or something like that. That is what I'm going to do. And well, that's what I'd like to do. And I'm just going to carry on sewing, going to carry on making outfits. I'm going to carry on weaving. And I just want to keep making drag that makes people question what drag is.
I love it. Well, Viola, I'm so sad your time's been cut short, but it's been so lovely speaking to you and seeing you on the season. And I hope you're very proud of what you presented because it really was a great run.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Connor. Yeah, I mean, it was a time, but I loved it.
And thank you for dealing with my strained voice today.
Babe, it doesn't sound as bad as you think.
Well, it wasn't as
Don't
bad
listen
as
to what
it
they're saying
wasn't
behind
as
you.
bad well, it wasn't as bad at 4 a.m. at Heaven last night, let's put it that way. Because on the way home I
No, I
was
mean,
like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but
maybe you shouldn't have been taken back the tequilas, but it's
well,
fair enough.